So I want to go over the Align panel. We've already been over the colors. And basically what that means is if I have, say, a few items selected, I can go to the Align panel and I can align left edge, which will basically align all of the items I've selected to the leftmost edge of the leftmost item. So in this case, it was that top one right there, the kind of fake iPod looking icon. I can also align right edge, which aligns then, of course, to the right edge. And I'll select all of these things to make this a little more obvious, but I bet you guess what align horizontal center does. It aligns to the centers of all of the things, kind of taking the average of them. So another neat thing that I can do then is, say I select these, I could say align top edge. A little harder to see that way, so I think I'll grab one of these. And of course, the center one, align vertical center. One of the more useful parts of the Align panel is Align to Stage. So say I have this right here and I want it to be centered according to the stage, not according to some other item. Once I have that checked, I can say Align to Center. It will do so to the stage, and also the vertical center. And now it's smack dab in the middle of the stage. So the next panel that I have then is the Information panel, or Info if you like. It gives some very detailed information about whatever it is that I have selected. So in this case, it has the width and height of it, and I can adjust those dynamically. It also gives the X and Y axis, meaning where it is on the stage. And again, I can click and hold down and the little slider icon will appear, and I can change where that's located. That information may not be important to you as you are playing around with Flash, but after you start to learn some things about ActionScript, it will be very important because you'll actually control where this is on the screen via the code instead of doing so in, say, a motion tween. So the Transform panel is kind of the big brother of the Transform tool. It tells me basically what the scale is. I can change that by clicking and holding down. In this case, I had been constraining the proportions. I can have them unconstrained, and typically I believe the default is to not be constrained. So in that case, then if I click and hold down, it kind of squishifies it or what have you. I can rotate it very specifically. Of course, we know that if we hit Q, we can put our mouse by the corner and rotate it. But with the Transform panel, I can actually type in there anything that I want, like, say, 45 degrees, and it will rotate it. Or say I need something at exactly 91 degrees for whatever reason. This is another thing that you can control with code later on. You can also do so with the skew. That's kind of weird. Frankly, I typically do the skew just on the fly, but hey, however you get your kicks. The other panels are code snippets. For now, we're not going to be using them. It's very possible that we might for the final project, but don't sweat it. We'll go over all of those things.